Today we're going to look at the Stellar X2 large diaphragm condenser mic. Recently I've been using this mic, the Samson Q2U. It's a very inexpensive mic. It's a dynamic mic that rejects quite a lot of sound, so it's quite good for an environment where there's a bit of noise. Or for example, in my situation here where it's a room in a house and there's no audio soundproofing or any kind of treatment. So what I'm going to do is not a full review. It's just I'm literally going to open the box, plug it in and see what my first reactions are. Okay, so designed in Southern California. Large diaphragm. Okay, so we have a rather cute box. With the mic, pop shield, and the actual mounting. So it's quite small actually, it's quite a small mic. And I'm actually going to use a very basic mic stand that I actually got with the Samson mic, which I haven't tried if it's going to work, but let's see if that will fit. So let me unscrew that. So that should hopefully just, yes it does, fit on there. So it's a very yeah, it's lightweight mounting. And let's see how we do this. So that's for loosening that. So it looks like it's a spring clip. And there we go. So, wow, that's interesting. So there's a lot more gain on this mic, so I'm going to turn it down. And if I can just go with the other camera and see what I've got here. So that's the mic. If I put it in the same sort of position as I was using the Samsung mic, you can see there's definitely more gain, slightly brighter. Obviously you're getting a little bit of noise from handling noise from me, so I'm just going to put it down. So that was the handling noise before. So I'm just going to sort of put myself in the same kind of position where I was before. And I'm listening on headphones, so I hope you can hear the difference between the Samson, slightly brighter. Noise-wise, I think it's slightly quieter. So what we could do in a second is go back to the Samson, but I think at the moment I'm just sort of gonna keep talking and get used to the sound. It's a cardioid response, I'm just going to move to the side slightly. And back again, and also go a bit closer. And back again. So it's got some, definitely, I'm just thinking about the S's I'm using. I'm thinking if there's any difference between the S's on this mic and the previous dynamic mic. Obviously we're using phantom power on this one. I needed to remember to put that on. It's definitely got some slight change to the S's. And I should really put the pop filter on. So this is with the pop filter on and the S's, and that's definitely made a little bit of difference, I think. Let's see how that goes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Moving to the side and moving slightly further away. So it's interesting. I think as with all cardioid condenser mics, they will pick up more sound from the environment. So it's quite a bright room with the walls. So it'd be interesting in a room that was treated to see what it was like. But I'm interested in this because it's got some character to it, and I find it hard to describe, but it's some sort of depth to it. I think what I'd like to do is to switch straight back to the Samson and see what that sounds like. So let's give it a go. So we're back on the Samson mic now, and the main impression is that it's not as sensitive, which is what you'd expect from a dynamic mic. I think if you think about the reflectiveness of the room, there are situations where a dynamic would be perfect. So it is still, it's a bright room. So I think if I was going to use this condenser regularly, I think I would want some sort of soundproofing or treatment. So, but the Stellar has definitely got some sort of character, which is interesting. And I'd like to explore it more. So hope that's been useful. In very basic terms, a comparison between a dynamic and a condenser mic. I know this Samson quite well. And yes, it's interesting to keep switching things around to see how you feel about it. But I think the room treatment is such an important thing when recording. So it's something I'm going to look into more as well. Okay, hope to see you soon.